Welcome, my name is Mrs. Smith. I will help you with your business plan. The business plan consists of a narrative with several financial worksheets. The narrative template is the body of the business plan. It may contain more than 150 questions divided into several sections. Work through the sections in any order that you like, except for the executive summary. This should be done last. Skip any questions that you do not apply to your type of business. When you're finished writing your first draft, you will have a collection of small essays on the various topics of the business plan. The real value of creating a business plan is not in having the finished product in hand, rather the value lies in the process of researching and thinking about your business in a systematic way. The act of planning helps you to think things through thoroughly. Study and research if you're not sure of the facts, and look at your ideas critically. It takes time now, but avoids costly, perhaps disastrous mistakes later. Usually the business plan templates that you get are generic models suitable for all types of business. However, you should modify it to suit your particular circumstances. The first thing when you start your business plan is to describe the general company description. What business will you be in? What will you do? Describe the mission statement. Many companies have a brief mission statement, usually in 30 words or fewer, explaining their reason for being and their guiding principles. If you want to draft a mission statement, this is a good place to put it in the plan. Following this, you should write your company goals and objectives. The goals are destinations, where you want your business to be. Objectives are progress markers along the way to goal achievement. For example, a goal might be to have a healthy, successful company that is a leader in customer service and that has loyal customer following. Objectives might be the annual sales targets and some specific measures of customer satisfaction. Don't forget your business philosophy. What is important to you in business? To whom will you market your products? Describe your industry. Is it a growth industry? What changes do you foresee in the industry, short-term and long-term? How will your company be poised to take advantage of them? Next, describe your most important company strengths and core competencies. What factors would make the company succeed? What do you think your major competitive strengths will be? What background experience, skills, strengths do you personally bring to this new venture? Write the legal form of ownership. Is it a sole proprietor, a partnership, a corporation, a limited liability corporation, a social enterprise? When the general company description is complete, you will start working on the products and services. This section describes in depth the products and services you will provide. Write any technical specifications, make drawings, photos, sales brochures, and add them to your business plan. What factors will give you competitive advantage? What factors will give you disadvantages? Examples include the level of quality or unique or proprietary features. Think about the pricing, any fees or leasing structures of your products and services. After that, you have the marketing plan. Think about your marketing plan. Why do you need a marketing plan? No matter how good your product and your service is, the venture cannot succeed without effective marketing, and this begins with careful, systematic research. It's very dangerous to assume that you already know about your intended market. You need to do market research to make sure you're on track. Even though you're inheriting your business and it's an existing business, think about new forms of marketing such as social media. You need to do market research. Use the business planning process as your opportunity to uncover data and to question your marketing efforts. Your time will be spent well. You can do a primary market research or a secondary market research. The secondary research means using published information such as industry profiles, trade journals, newspapers, magazines, online data, demographic profiles. This type of information is available everywhere, online, in libraries, in chambers of commerce, vendors that sell to your industry, government agencies. Primary research means gathering your own data. For example, You could do your own traffic count at a proposed location, use online searching pages to identify competitors, and do surveys or focus group interviews to learn about consumer preferences. Within the marketing plan, you should talk about economics, the facts about your industry. What is the total size of your market? What percentage share of the market will you have? Are there any current demands in the target market? Trends in target markets. Do you see any growth trends, trends in consumer preferences, and trends in product development? The growth potential, barriers that might hinder you from entering into different niche markets. Some typical barriers might be high capital costs, high production costs, high marketing costs, consumer acceptance and brand recognition, training and skills, unique technology and patents, unions, shipping costs, etc. How can you overcome them? Well, think about that. Products. Describe your products and services as you see them. Describe them from a customer point of view. Your customers. Who are they? What income class do they have? Where do they live? Their education. Do you need any other information about the demographics so that you can help your company? Think about that. Next, we're talking about competition. What products and companies will compete with you? The services they provide. In the section of the business plan, list your major competitors. Write names, write addresses. Will they compete you across the board, or just for certain products, certain customers, or your certain locations? Will you have important indirect competitions, like delivery stores, restaurants? How will your products or services compare with the competition? Use the competitive analysis table, which you usually find in a template, to compare your company with your two major important competitors. Following competition, you will have the operation plan. Explain the daily operations of the business, its location, equipment, people, processes, surrounding environment. This is very important because since you're inheriting an existing business, it's very important to see possible changes, possible efficiency changes that you can do in the daily operation. Think about the production. How and where are your products or services produced? Explain methods. The location. What qualities do you need in a location? Are you going to change location, or are you okay where you are? Think about the physical requirements, the space, the building, zoning. The access. Is it important that your location be convenient to transport to suppliers? Easy walk-in access. Do you need to change anything in order to include different target groups and different customers? Legal environment. Are you planning to expand? Think about permits, licensing, health in the workplace. The personnel, the number of employees. Do you need to add? Do you need to decrease? The type of labor you need. Skilled people, professionals. Quality of the existing staff. Now is a good opportunity to evaluate what type of staff you have. Think about the payment structures, the training methods, the requirement, who does what, inventory. What type of inventory do you keep? Raw materials, supplies, finished goods. Do you need to expand on the infrastructure? Your suppliers. Identify your key suppliers. Perhaps you can see a change. Write their names and addresses, the type and amount of inventory furnished, credit, delivery policies, history, reliability. Following this section, you will start filling in the management and organization. Who will manage the business on a day-to-day basis? What experience does that person bring to the business? What special or distinctive competencies? Is there a plan for continuation of the business if this person is lost or incapacitated? If you have more than 10 employees, create an organizational chart showing the management hierarchy and who is responsible for key functions. Include position descriptions for key employees. If you're seeking loans or investors, include resumes of owners and key employees. Next, the financial plan. The financial plan consists usually of a 12-month profit and loss projection, a 4-year profit and loss projection, this is optional if you want to include it, a cash flow projection, a project balance sheet, and a break-even calculation. Together, they constitute a reasonable estimate of your company's financial future. More important, the process of thinking through the financial plan will improve your insight into the inner financial workings of your company.